Yay!
This is our fourth episode. So that is very
Mm-hmm.
exciting. We just released our first one on YouTube last week,
Yay!
and it was really fun.
It was
It
exciting.
was. It was so fun to see all the people that started following us and to see the watch time on our YouTube video was fun. And so thank you for following us and subscribing. We really appreciate it. We're very
Mm-hmm.
excited.
Yeah, we are. And it was fun. It was fun to watch how many people have viewed the video and just getting
Mm-hmm.
responses. And it seriously was a lot of fun. So please, if you have time, like and subscribe to us. And yeah.
Yeah, hit the like button. I think it's down that way.
Yeah,
And the
it's somewhere.
subscribe button.
So we're like old millennials that we have like no clue what we're doing here. So it's
We're
just
all
we're just pointing
guessing.
at things and
It's
then eventually we'll
somewhere
figure it
around the
out.
video.
Yeah, we'll eventually figure it out, you know. It's like, oh, it's here, but it's here. Oh, but it's down here. Yeah. We'll figure it out one day. I promise. What do
Yes.
you do?
We're having fun figuring it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. So, was there anything else we wanted to mention before we start?
No, I
No?
think that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So, just a big thank you again. And
Yes,
then,
thank you, thank you.
yes. And tell your friends. Anyway,
Yes.
okay. So, today's topic is I'm really excited because I love the idea of ranking things. So, today we're going to rank
Mhm.
some Taylor Swift songs. And one day we'll rank her actual album songs. But today, to make it easier for us, we
Mhm.
are going to rank her random singles or songs that she featured on. And then
Yes.
we have 3 bonus songs that she just wrote and didn't actually sing on until later she released them. So we'll talk
Mhm.
about that once we get there. But
Yeah.
so this should be fun. We're going to use this
Yeah.
little ranking app that
Tool.
and so I'm
Insert
just
it
gonna
somewhere
yeah, it'll be somewhere in the video.
in the video.
So
Here.
look for that.
Here.
Okay, so here's our ranking tiers. So
Yes.
number 1 is Goddess tier. Number 2 is Better Than None. Number 3 is You Made Us Proud. And number 4 is The
Mhm.
Joker. And number 5, Is It Insensitive for Me to Say Get Your Shit Together So I Can Love You? And if you're a T
Yes.
Swift fan, you know that's a lyric from Renegade, which we
Yes.
will be ranking today.
Yes. And then obviously it's going from 1 is the best
Mm-hmm.
and 5 is, I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it's probably our least favorite.
Yeah, least
So,
favorite. Because
yeah.
there are no worsts with Taylor, right?
No. No. Not at all. Can't do wrong.
No.
No.
Okay, so I'm so excited. Okay, so the first song, so we were going to do it in order of when they were released. So
Mhm.
our first song is Best Days of Your Life, which was released in 2008. So this is right at the beginning of her career. Like, when did Debut come
Mhm.
out? Was that 2007? Or was that 2008
I
as
don't
well?
I feel like it was 2008,
Yeah, so she
2007,
just like
2008, somewhere
got
around
right
there.
on that and started featuring. So she's actually featuring on a song with Kelly Pickler in
Mhm.
this. So I would say this is not my favorite song. I think
Yeah.
yeah, I think I would put it in maybe The Joker cuz it's not like my least favorite, but it's not absolutely not my
Mhm.
favorite either.
So I
So,
was going to also agree with you on that. Joker for sure, and it's not that the song is bad. It's more that I don't really care for Kelly Pickler's voice.
oh, uh-huh.
And also and Taylor's voice isn't really shining in that. She's just kind of
Yeah, she's just
background
kind of in the
vocals.
background. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a number 4 for both of us, The Joker.
Yeah.
Okay,
Did
so
you
do you
have any
want to
more
do
thoughts on
I
that
don't
one, the Kelly Pickler?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Do you?
Okay.
Okay,
No,
you
that
do the
was
next
it. That
one.
was it. Not much. So the next one is Crazier. That was released in 2009. And if anyone
Hmm.
remembers this, it was from the Hannah Montana movie, which I
We love the
loved the
Hannah
Hannah
Montana
Montana
movie.
movie. I was like at that age where I was like too old for Hannah Montana, but still I loved it.
Yes.
Um, but I would say this is that I would put this one. I'm going to say that I like it. I'm going to say I'm debating between Two's Better Than None or You Made Us Proud.
Uh-huh.
That's where I'm going with. I'm going to say You Made Us Proud.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it in two is better than none.
Two's Better
I
Than None.
I
Okay.
for me I would put like I would be debating between Goddess Tear and two is better than none, but I think I'll go with
Mm-hmm.
two is better than none because there's some songs that just absolutely top it. So, but I love Crazier. It's a great
Yeah.
song.
See, and I think I have a lot more that go into Two is Better Than None than the Goddess Tier, if that makes
Oh,
sense,
really?
in my opinion. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
So,
I do
but
too,
we'll
and I just
see. I
don't
may change
realize
my
it.
mind
Yeah.
as I go. I like it. I do like it. It's a cute song, but I don't know. I don't think it's high up there for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay, so now we have the song Two is Better Than One. This was with
Oh yeah.
who did she do this with? Was it Boys Like
Boys Like
Girls?
Girls.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this came out also in 2009. And this
Yes.
is also not my favorite song. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I would almost put it in category 5.
Oh, okay.
Get your shit together so I can love you. But
Wow,
maybe
you like it in
I
that
just
one.
yeah, I just don't know. But maybe the Joker. No, I'm gonna say
S-
number 5 for me.
Number 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Get your shit together, boys like girls. Um, my my favorite one. I actually really like this song, but
Really?
it reminds me of like the emo era,
Yeah.
like 2000. You said 2009, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So it reminds me of that emo era that looks like I don't know. It's just like all of these bands were coming out with
Yeah.
songs like this. So it doesn't shock me that Taylor Swift was like featured on it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to give it a high ranking. I'm probably going to put it into You Make Us Proud. So
Okay.
it's like that song that I like, but I don't like hate it. Does that make sense? It's just
Mhm.
there.
Mhm.
That's kind of how I feel about it. So
Okay, it's just kind of
yeah,
there in the middle.
yeah. But for some reason, it shocks me that you
I really
like.
loved it. I loved it when it first came
Yes,
out.
you were obsessed with it because I remember when it came out,
Yeah.
and I'm shocked that you put it in number 5. So
Yes.
yeah,
Well, I don't know. Like, this was just at the beginning of her stuff, and I just
hmm
feel like so much better songs have come out that I just love more, especially in this
yeah,
list.
yeah. You were trying to grasp at anything that had Taylor Swift in it at the beginning,
I
which I
was I
understand.
was obsessed, and I still am.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's when Fearless came out. Was that around 2009? I feel like that's when it
Yeah, I think
was, like
so.
2008, 2009, somewhere around there.
Yes.
So it
Yeah, I
makes
think so.
sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so our next one was Today Was a Fairy Tale, and that came out in 2010. And it was in that
Yes.
movie. What was it called?
Valentine's Day
Valentine's Day. I was going to say Love Something, but it's
with
not.
Taylor
It's Valentine's
Lautner.
Day. Yeah, yeah. And I remember seeing the behind the scenes footage with her and Taylor, and they were like talking about acting. Anyway,
Oh, really? I don't
but
think I saw that.
yeah, yeah.
What were they
So
doing?
they were just talking about, like, you could tell that they were like really flirty with each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, but you know how Taylor is, she's kind of awkward, and so it was just this cute interaction between both of them. I'm
Oh,
gonna have to find the clip and I'll send it to you if I
Taylor
find it. But it
squared.
was cute. The Taylor squared, which is actually funny because he's now married to a Taylor.
That is
So
funny. He's
yeah,
he's
so
still
he
Taylor squared.
Yeah, and he is with and her name's also now Taylor Lautner because he got married. So
Oh,
there's two
that is
Taylor Lautners.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So yeah, but for me, today was a fairy tale.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say it's like my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's a cute song. Um, See, and I think I'm being very generous. I think I would put this one between the Joker and You Made Us Proud.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna go with the Joker. That
Okay.
might be controversial because I know a lot of people like this song and love it. But
Yes.
like, yeah,
This was
yeah.
another one I
Anyway,
was completely obsessed with. I like played it over and over and over
yes,
on repeat, like
I
driving to
remember
work
that.
and
Yeah,
then at work,
uh huh. I
torturing
remember
everyone with
that.
it.
Yes, because I remember making fun of it, be sitting behind you while working.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I would say I still like this song a lot, but I have to be in kind of that mood where I'm feeling cheesy, I guess.
Uh
Um,
huh.
so I think I would put this in You Made Us Proud for me.
You made us proud.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually shocked by that. I thought you would give a higher one on that for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, I think there's
But
some other songs that will be higher.
that are a
Yeah.
lot better. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So,
Okay. So the next song is Safe and Sound. And this was
yes.
released in
Safe and
2011
sound.
for the Hunger Games soundtrack.
Okay.
Um and she did
Yeah.
this with the Civil Wars. Um
Mm
I didn't even like this one that much when it came out. What I liked
hmm. Mm
about it was cuz at the time, if I'm remembering right, everybody was like Taylor can't sing.
hmm. Mm hmm.
And I remember when this came out, I was like, see, she can sing. She just needs like the right song.
You defending the Taylor.
Yeah, and that's what I liked about it. I thought her voice was really good for this type of song.
Mm
And
hmm.
so but I don't really like the song. And so I think that I would put this in the Joker.
In the Joker.
Yeah.
Okay, that shocks me. Actually, that doesn't shock me. It doesn't shock me. But I loved the Civil Wars.
Yeah, I did too. Mhm.
So I actually really like this song.
Mhm.
And I'm going to have to disagree with you. I feel like I'm going to throw this one up into two is better than none. I don't,
Wow.
I wouldn't say that I like absolutely love it.
Mhm.
Like I'm obsessed with it,
Mhm.
but I would say that I like it a lot. Like it's one of the ones that I would play off of this entire list. So,
Okay. Okay. So you want to do the next one?
oh, sorry. Yes. So the next one was Eyes Open, which she also did for Hunger Games, and that came out in March 27th of 2012.
Mhm.
Eyes Open is, like I said, for the Hunger Games.
Mhm.
It's not my favorite. As I was listening to this playlist that Whitney made when we were doing the rankings of all the songs, Eyes Open was one of those ones that I was just like, yeah, it's not my fave. Especially at the end, which me and you have discussed already, where she goes, eyes open. So, for that reason, I'm going to say that I'm going to put it to Get Your Shit Together. I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh man.
I don't know
Okay.
if that's mean, but
I don't know
that's, yeah.
either. No, I can see it, but I love this song and I've always loved it. I would put this one
Oh,
in Two is Better
okay.
Than One or Two is Better Than None.
Two.
That's where I'd put this song.
Whoa! We swapped.
I know. I love
Yeah.
how it's like rocky and poppy at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
like the guitar, especially
Yeah.
the new version. I feel like it's a little stronger. I love the
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I did like that part what you're talking about. I like the fact that she's incorporating a lot more
Yeah.
like guitar in there and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's kind of a miss for me, and it's more of the lyrics wise of her singing, like
Yeah.
for me.
Like how she
If
keeps
that makes sense.
repeating, keep your eyes open.
Yes, and it just seems like that just is constantly happening. So I think that's why I threw it down there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking about this, like when you were talking about that, I started thinking of Out of the Woods and how that one
Yes.
repeats a ton too. And I think I
Mm-hmm.
was watching Chats and Reacts and they were talking about
Okay.
that. I think it was them. And they were like, they're like, yeah, she keeps repeating this because it's like the anxiety and how like your anxiety, you keep repeating things over and
Mm-hmm.
over. I was like, oh, and I think it kind of applies with
Yeah.
this too. Um, if you're thinking of the Hunger
Yeah.
Games and just to keep your eyes open, like don't fall asleep or you're gonna die. So just
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
thought, but yeah, I can see how it could be
I
annoying.
didn't think I didn't think of it like that with this one. Of course, this
Yeah.
one seems really like more produced, if that makes sense. Like it's more for a film versus like Out of the Woods was
Mm,
more of like a story about her.
gotcha.
So I don't know. For
Yeah.
some reason, that didn't seem like it pulled out like anxiety like that, like Out of the Woods did.
Yeah, I can see
So
that.
it was different for me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so
So
now we're on to Both of Us, which came out
oh
in
yeah.
2012. And she did this with B.O.B., I think
Oh, okay. I
was the
remember this
name.
one, and I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah, and so I was listening to it and like just the other day, and I like it more than I thought I did, but I think I would just put
Mm-hmm.
this in the You Made Us Proud on this
Yeah,
one.
that's what I was thinking with mine too.
Mhm.
It just is like one of those ones that, like, if it came on, I would probably listen to it because it's catchy,
Mhm.
but it's not like anything special to me, if that makes sense. But I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, I
So,
feel I don't really like, this is going to make people angry, I think, but I actually don't like Taylor's part in this. I don't like
um,
the I wish I and I don't really like
yeah,
what she's saying. Like this idea of you being strong enough for two people. I feel like each person should hold themselves up. And so I don't like the idea around that either. And so but I liked
hmm,
the rap part was way more catchy to me. And
yeah,
so that's why I put it in the You Made Us Proud.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I would agree with that.
yeah.
But okay, so the next one is Ronan, and Ronan came out in 2012. Um, This one was super sad,
Ugh, it's
like
so
super
sad.
sad. It's a heartbreaking song because it's about that little boy with cancer that
Mm-hmm.
passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Um, to me, the song, okay, so it's at the beginning stages of her career,
Mm-hmm.
and this is might get very controversial, so I'm sorry. But to me, it like the lyrics are so good.
Yeah.
The lyrics are really good. It's a really well written song. To the song itself and the singing, it's not my favorite. And so I'm going to put this as the Joker, and I'm sorry. But just, and it's because it's more that the lyrics and the song are actually lifting it up versus the music
I
and the production behind it.
I
So,
would agree with that. I do agree that the lyrics are what moves me about this song, not necessarily the
mhm.
music itself or the sound of it. It's almost like that's just there to carry the words.
Mhm.
I would have liked more the music to aid the words and kind of have them work together to create a more dramatic meaning. Maybe I don't really know what I want from it,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
yes, I think I would put this in the You Made Us Proud.
Yeah. This is definitely one that would be really cool as a re-record and have her go back and rework everything, like the
Hmm.
music and the actual like her singing in it, because I feel like her voice is so strong now, but it just
Hmm.
didn't really show in that song. But
Yeah.
also, she's talking about a very sensitive subject, so I don't know how she would even be able to keep it together while singing it because it's
Ugh.
super sad.
I don't know
But
how. Yeah, me either. I'm like listening to
but
it. I'm just bawling.
yeah, me too.
Such
I
a
was like
sad
tearing
song.
up, and I'm like, it's so sad.
Ugh.
But I thought she did a really good job with like writing it and everything
Yeah,
about it and telling the story of Ronan.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so now we're at my first goddess tier song is gonna be Highway Don't
Mine
Care.
too. I
I
love Tim McGraw.
love this song. So I just hit my teeth.
Hmm.
I love this song and I loved it then. I love it now. It's just good.
Hmm.
So yes,
Yeah.
this is goddess tier for me for sure.
Yes. Yeah, no, for sure. I love Tim McGraw and this album, like he has so many good hits on this album. Like everything was so well written and produced
Mm-hmm.
that it's seriously so good.
It is.
And Highway Don't Care, I love the message behind it. Like I love it all. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to obviously Goddess tier. It's
Nice.
amazing.
We both got goddess
Yeah.
on that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What's
Okay, next one. It is Sweeter Than Fiction, which is 2013. So Sweeter Than Fiction. This was my first time actually listening to it. I didn't even know there was a movie with it in
really?
it. Yeah. And so I thought it was catchy, but it didn't really stand out to me, but I thought it was cute. And so I'm going to put this one in the You Made Us Proud. It
Okay.
was like it's catchy. I would like listen to it if it
Mm-hmm.
came on on my phone or Spotify. But like I would not be like I love this song.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well,
So that's how I
I
feel about it.
this is another goddess tier for me.
Whoa, okay.
I have always loved this song since it came out. And
Hmm.
I love it because so it really what it reminds me of is when we went to that lantern festival. Do you remember that? And
Oh, I do remember
wherever it
that.
was, and they're like write
Hmm.
a wish or whatever on your lantern. And
Lantern.
so
Yeah.
I wrote on it, in this perfect weather we won't remember the pain we thought would last forever and ever. And I just remember writing that,
Uh-huh.
and I wrote it because of this song. And like it was just a hard time
Oh.
because Josh's mom had just died, and it was just a rough point in time. And so I wrote that in there like my wish, like things are just gonna get better. And so
Oh,
that's a
that's
goddess tier for me.
cute. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
cute. I love
yeah,
it.
because now we're in nice
Yeah.
weather again. So,
Yes. Nice weather's always good to
yeah,
be in,
yes,
especially when you're married to them.
yes,
So,
yes.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, so that's a goddess for
Okay,
me.
so the next one, Goddess, top tier. Okay, the next one is I Don't Want to Live Forever. She did this one with Zayn from One Direction, but he
Hmm.
wasn't in One Direction. He's on his solo stuff. This one to me is it's not my favorite.
Yeah,
And
I
I
agree.
I like it okay, but it's like eh. And so I'm debating on putting it between You Made Us Proud and The Joker because I don't like absolutely think no.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say I'll put it in You Made Us Proud. It's just like
Okay.
if it came on, I would listen to it, but like it's nothing special to me.
Yeah. So this song, I remember it being quite disappointing to me. I feel like they built it up a little bit, and because
Mm-hmm.
first of all, it was on the what's the movie?
50 Shades
50
of
Shades of
Grey.
Grey. So it was on that soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew it was gonna be on the soundtrack, and then Zayn was singing with her. Okay, and
Yeah.
Zayn, I was like, okay, Zayn, 50 Shades of Grey, this is going to be like a really hot song. And it's just not. So, at least in my
Yeah.
opinion, it's so
Well,
blah.
to
So you go
well to
ahead.
me, like Zayn, I felt like Zayn has like the best voice in One Direction.
Yeah.
Like he
Yes, I
seriously
agree.
has the best voice
Mm-hmm.
to me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then this song did not even
Mm-mm.
show
No.
that of his voice and how good he can sing and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I think just Zayn's part really like lessened it for me.
Yeah.
But then Taylor's voice was good,
Mm-hmm.
but that's why I put it at just it's okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that I would put this in the Joker as well.
in the Joker.
Yeah. Is that where you
Yeah.
put it? I don't remember.
I think I put it in You Made Us Proud.
Oh, that's right, you did. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, like it's okay, but I'll listen to it, if it
Mhm.
came on.
Yeah.
It's not like a skip song
Mhm.
to me, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But yeah. So,
Okay. So the next one is
yeah.
Babe. And she did this, well, she wrote this and Sugarland recorded it and she featured on
Mhm.
it. This came out in 2018. And I think this song is You Made Us Proud.
You Made Us Proud. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I like the lyrics and the concept, but I just don't really care for how it sounds, I guess, that much.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, this one I disagree with you. This one to me, I love this song.
oh,
I
really?
love this song so much. I put this on my Christmas CD. So no one
Oh,
knows this,
yeah.
every year, me and my friends, Whitney's included, and there's three other of us, right? So there's Jed,
Yeah.
Kara. Yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
you guys don't care, but
We have
and
friends.
Josh. Sorry, I was going to include and Josh. We have friends sometimes. So we make Christmas CDs. This is like back in the day when you would have to burn a CD and give it to people.
Yeah.
But now we do a Christmas playlist because we have moved into the modern era. But we make a playlist of all the music that we've loved that year and we share it with each other. And then everyone can listen to songs and, kind of share your music taste, which is kind of something obviously that we enjoy. But Babe was one of the ones that I put on my Christmas CD, and I just love it. And which is funny because I don't really care for Jennifer Nettles' voice
Uh-huh.
in Sugarland, the
Uh-huh.
lead singer of Sugarland.
Yeah.
And so to me, I was shocked that I loved this song, but
Yeah.
I love it. So it's going in Goddess tier.
Wow. That
Yeah,
shocks me. What do you like
yeah.
so much about this song?
I don't know. I love the how you can hear like the torture in all of it. Like it's like this huge betrayal. Like how can you do this to me? Like I just love it how she goes, "How could you do this, babe?" And then
Yeah.
like and then how she goes, "How since you admitted it, that part."
Oh, yeah.
And she's just and you can just hear the torture in Jennifer Nettles' voice, which
Mm.
is so good.
Mhm.
And so I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I can
like
see
it.
that.
I like it a lot.
So,
But it's just like she's kind of yelling at him, like, how could you
yeah.
do this to me? Like, it's more of that. It's kind
Okay.
of a dramatic thing, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
But like, I love the drama in that song.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
what do you think about Taylor's re-recording like of it?
I don't care
That
for it.
yeah. I
Mm-mm.
thought that
It's not.
the
I
like
like Jennifer Nettles in it.
what does she do in it? She's like, "What about your promises, promises, promises?" At the beginning,
Yeah.
which I think
Yeah.
kind of removes some of the drama that you're talking about. It sounds like
Yes.
so
And
light.
yes.
Yeah.
It seemed like light and airy and more like, how could you do this? Like, stop. It's
Yeah.
not like it's not like a like I imagine if I was in that situation, I would literally be screaming at them and
Mm,
being like, "How could you do this to me? How dare you?" And
mhm.
that's what the drama part of it was in
Yeah.
the one with Sugarland. So
Okay. Yeah,
I
I
think
can see
Jennifer
that.
Nettles' voice literally lifted that song. So it was a
Yeah.
good choice to have them sing that, have it do
Mhm.
it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah.
Okay. So next we have Beautiful
Oh,
Ghosts.
oh, is that me? Sorry,
Oh, you're
I'm so bad at this.
you're
Sorry, I'll take the next one. You just keep going.
okay. So Beautiful Ghosts. This came out in 2019. She wrote it with was it Lloyd Webber?
Andrew Lloyd Webber
Andrew Lloyd
for
Webber for
Cats.
Cats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this was hugely built up on Instagram. It was like
Yes.
Cats
Cats.
this, Cats that. It's gonna be
Yeah,
great.
that
And
whole
I'm writing a
movie was
song.
like, yeah, and this is going to be amazing, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay. Anyway, I just remember her talking about going to cat school. I'm like, and then I hear the movie like completely flopped. I didn't even see it because
Oh,
like I just
really?
heard how bad it was. Did you ever watch the movie?
Yeah, and I would agree it wasn't the greatest movie.
It wasn't the greatest.
No.
I was curious, and now like listening to this song actually made me want to listen to it.
Oh,
Like, well,
huh.
actually, sorry, want to watch the movie, not
Mm.
listen to it,
Oh,
but watch the
gotcha.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's actually a
yeah.
song in Cats that I like, but I can't
Is it
remember.
Memories?
Yes. Yeah, and I actually
Memories?
I do like
Yeah,
that song. And I was like, "Oh, this is what this song is from." I didn't realize that when I watched the movie.
yeah.
So, but this song is just very okay to me.
Oh,
The
okay.
only part I like about this song is at the end when she's like, "And I'm free." She like does this like I don't know what she does with her voice, but it goes free, and I like that. And then I like how she
Mm-hmm.
belts it out at the very end as well. But other than
Yeah.
that, I would just say this song is maybe you made us proud. It's good, but it's
Oh,
not great, I guess.
yeah.
So,
No, I'm gonna agree with you on this because I feel like her character. See, I haven't seen the movie,
mhm,
but I think that if I watched the movie, I would actually love it more.
mhm,
But to me, the movie was more of a like, or to me, the song is like she's kind of this outcast cat. I don't
mhm,
know if that makes sense,
mhm,
but I actually liked this song a lot better. This is like my first time actually hearing it, and
mhm.
I thought it was actually really well done. I thought her voice was really good in it. Um, I don't know. I just thought she did a really good job, and I thought it had a beautiful message to the song, like lyrically.
Mhm.
Um, but I agree with you though, is that it's not my favorite, like of all my Broadway songs that I've heard, and so I agree that I would put this in "You Made Us Proud."
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Golf clap, right?
Cue the applause. But yeah. So the next one is Christmas Tree Farm, which was a Christmas song.
Mhm.
And so I this one reminds me of moving here to Oklahoma, and it's like our first like Christmas here. And we go and we find
Oh.
one of those fancy like houses that have like the, you know, the lights and everything like that. And we drove down to where it was at, and it seriously, like the house did like the music to Christmas Tree Farm and showed like the music video behind it,
Mhm.
and it just made me absolutely love this song, and it's now
Yeah.
like on my Christmas playlist. And
Uh-huh.
so to me, like, just because of the nostalgia with it, I feel like I'm going to throw it up in the goddess tier just
Yeah.
because of that. It just reminds me of my first Christmas here in Oklahoma,
Yeah.
which was this last year.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely goddess tier for me too. Like no
Mhm.
hesitation, it's goddess tier for me. this is
Yeah.
this is right up there with Mariah Carey's I Want You for Christmas. Is that what it's called?
All I want for
All I
Christmas
Want
is
for
you.
Christmas. Yes. It's right
Yeah.
up there with that. And yeah,
Yeah.
definitely in my Christmas song rotation during the
Mhm.
holidays. I love this song.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I don't know, it just reminded me of that time and the just being here with Jed, and it's like our first Christmas together in a house, and I don't know,
Yeah.
it's just that nostalgia of it. To know that will always remind me of that. So,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah.
I just think it's
I
so
love it.
cute and I just love the idea of her like at the time that she released it. She's like in this future time and just revisiting
Mhm.
memories of being a child during Christmas. And that's just like
Yeah.
who can't relate to that? It's such great memories, you know? And just
Yeah.
like, and then also saying to her significant other, I wish you could come back with me to this time when it was just like so
Yeah.
magical. I wish you could be there with me. I just love it. It's so cute.
Mhm.
It's so Christmassy. It's so great. I just love it.
See, and I love the drama part of the song where she's like does the first part, and
Oh yeah.
then it goes into this like Christmas tree farm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like this
Yeah.
little jingle like behind
Mm-hmm.
it. I
Yes.
loved how she produced that. It seriously was like really good.
Yeah.
I
I,
loved
I
it.
remember watching them like a video of them recording it, and I just remember
Hmm.
them like when they were coming up with the piano at the very beginning, that part that you're talking about. They're like
Yeah.
they like played a note and they were like, "Ooh, that's expensive." I just remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
So,
it's such a cute song.
yeah, it's a good
But yeah,
one.
it's definitely in my Christmas rotation for sure now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so the next song is Only the Young.
only the young.
This
Only
came
the
out
young.
did she write this for Miss Americana? I
Yes.
think.
And she wrote it for more of the voters at that time to
Right.
kind of show that like the young can actually make
Make a
change and stuff.
difference.
But it was released with Miss Americana,
Okay, yeah.
her documentary,
Yeah,
if
so this
people don't
came
know.
out January 2020, and
Hmm.
in Miss Americana you see a snippet of her coming up with the song and starting to write
Yeah.
it and stuff. So, I feel like this song is very similar to me to Eyes Open.
Hmm.
Just like the sound of it, I think. And so I think I'm going to put this in I'm debating between 2 and 3. I think I'm going to put
Yeah.
this in You Made Us Proud.
You made us proud. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to agree with you on that. It's not like my favorite song of hers, but I like the message behind it is that the young people can make change,
Mhm.
especially what we need in these times. And so I will agree with you on that. And I think I'm going to throw that one down into only the young. Or sorry, only the young. You make us proud.
Yeah.
That tier. Not that. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is Gasoline, which she did this one with Haim.
Yes.
And to me, I it just is totally Haim's sound.
Mhm.
And I really like the song. I wouldn't say that it's like my absolute favorite. Um, I would throw it into the You Made Us Proud just because it's like that. I don't know. It's just the Haim sound, and I like Haim, but like I don't know. I like them, but I sometimes I don't, and
Yeah.
so it's hard. Yeah, they're kind of hit and miss with me.
Yeah. I feel like I was that way too. And then I heard this song and I loved this song. And I was like, I need to
Mm-hmm.
listen to more of them. So I became very obsessed with them for a good month or two. So
A good month or two.
yes. So Gasoline for me is Goddess Tier. I
Okay.
love this song. I think it's such a hot song. If you listen to the
Mm-hmm.
lyrics, especially it's at the end of the song. I can't remember exactly what the words are, but it's like, oh damn, that's hot. So,
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the lyrics now.
yes, you do.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard listened to the lyrics. I just was listening to the sound. See, I'm different than you because Whitney pays attention to all the lyrics.
Yes,
Like
that's
that is
those,
her
they
thing. She
pop out
listens
at
to the
me.
lyrics, music second.
Yeah.
I am the opposite where I listen to music and voice. That stands
Mhm.
out to me and then I'll listen to the lyrics. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah. Anyway,
Okay, so
yeah,
now
I'm going to have to go back and listen to that.
Renegade. I love
Renegade.
Renegade. So this is from
Yes.
July 2021, and she recorded this with Big Red Machine, I think.
Mhm.
Is that Aaron Dessner? Is that like his?
I
I don't know. Don't
I
listen
don't
to
know.
me. I don't know. Um,
Yes.
but I
I think he has
love.
something in
Is
it.
he involved in it in some way?
He's involved in it some way, I believe.
Okay.
It sounded very who did she do Exile with? Bon
Oh
Iver?
yeah.
It sounded very like him, but
Mm,
I'm not don't quote me on that. So,
mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I love this song. I think that it's very ordinary, like in the sound of
Mm-hmm.
it. But I
Yeah.
kind of like that because I think it matches the lyrics and how
Yes.
ordinary yet dramatic a life can be. And
Hmm.
um I just love it. There's so many great lines in this song. One of them being tier number 5.
Yeah.
Is it insensitive for me to say get your shit together
Yes.
so I can love you? Like, who has not
Hmm.
felt this way in their life?
Yes.
You know?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
um
no, exactly.
yeah, and so I'm gonna put this in goddess tier. I love this song.
Goddess Tear.
Yeah.
So this was my first time hearing it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I can see this song growing on me like a lot more than it did.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, I think it's lyrically like perfect. It is
Mm-hmm.
so good.
Yeah.
So to me, this I can't throw this any lower than number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just feel like the lyrics are so good. And so I'm going to put this in 2 as better than 1.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's I wouldn't say that it's goddess tier for me yet.
Uh-huh.
Yet.
Yet.
Because I could see myself loving it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was one of
So
those I think I missed for a long time. And then I was like, wait, what's this
mhm.
song that she did? And I listened to it and I was like, oh, this is a great song. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So the next one is Birch, and that one's also done by Big Red Machine, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This one was definitely a miss for me. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't my favorite. The music wasn't great. The lyrics I didn't think were amazing either. Um, but I'm going to put that one down and say, "Get your shit together." I'm gonna say that.
I'm going to agree
So
with you. That's where I'm putting
sorry.
it as well. I do not
Yeah.
care for this song much at all.
Hmm.
The
Yeah. It
guy's
didn't really have
voice.
anything.
Yeah, and like the
Oh.
guy's voice is so off-putting to me. It's like
Hmm.
whiny and I don't even really know what he's saying. He's just like
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh,
Hmm.
stop it." I don't like that at
Yeah.
all.
I don't think it was produced well, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. Like, but I think that the music, because this was obviously my first time hearing it, that I wasn't able to listen to the lyrics. But
Mhm.
I feel like it wasn't produced well to make the lyrics stand out, if that makes sense. Where Renegade was completely the opposite, where I loved the music, but then I listened to the words more, if
Mhm.
that makes sense.
Mhm.
And so that you can tell that's a difference with a good song is that when it's the music matches the words and you actually listen to the lyrics as you're listening to the sound. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's
yeah.
very okay. Very maybe not
Yeah.
okay.
Not amazing to me. So yeah.
Okay, next
So
song is The Joker and the Queen. This was released in
okay.
2021 and she recorded this with
Ed
Ed
Sheeran.
Sheeran. And
Hmm.
I am sorry to say that I'm just not a huge Ed Sheeran fan. And I wasn't a huge fan of this song either. But
Hmm.
I did pull up the lyrics and I read the lyrics and I kind of liked the idea a little bit. It could maybe grow on me, but I think I would put this in the Joker for me.
Yeah. So this one too, I could see it really good, like in a sad part of a movie. Does that make sense?
Mm,
Like there's like a something going on between a couple and then they play this song. Like I could see it kind of in that moment of it because of just of how it sounds. It's
mhm.
like this kind of sad and mopey song.
Yeah.
And I like her voice in it a lot because I like how like breathy it is because it's kind of like she's trying to hold on to something but she can't.
Mhm.
But I like Ed Sheeran. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say I'm like the biggest fan of him, but I do like him. Um, but I think that I would put this one in the Joker as well. Like I don't think that I would I think if this were to come on, I would skip over it. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. That's how I'm judging my ranking on this.
Yeah.
Is I just I but I don't hate it because I think that
Mhm.
they did something really good with it. But yeah, I agree with you. I think
Yeah.
that it should be in the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is perfect. It's a perfect category for it,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So, yep. So, okay. So the next one is Carolina, and she did this one for the When the Crawdads Sing soundtrack. This was
Mm-hmm.
released in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for me, this song, I think I had high expectations because she was just coming off of Folklore. She's just coming off of Evermore. And so I think I had really high expectations for it and thinking it's going to be amazing. But it was definitely a miss for me. Like,
Yeah.
definitely not my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put this one into the get your shit together because I don't ever, like, I would not listen to this one if it came on. I'd be like, skip. So, yeah. I don't know how you
Okay.
feel. How do you
Yeah, I
feel?
think I definitely felt that way for a really long time. But since we were starting to listen to the playlist, I was like, I need to give Carolina a better chance, maybe. And so I listened to it, I read the lyrics, and then I started getting obsessed with who's Carolina. And so then I started like listening to the book and trying to figure out who Carolina is and where she came up with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's just the state, North Carolina. That's where the story is
Mm-hmm.
set. And so as I was reading the lyrics, it's like, oh, so the land is knows who what she's done. The land's the only like being that knows what the character Kaya has done. And so have you
Uh-huh.
seen the movie?
I watched the movie
Okay.
actually like probably 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
So it's fresh on the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, so then I was like, oh, okay, I kind of like it a little better. I think I would put this
Mm-hmm.
in You Made Us Proud for me.
Oh, that high.
Yeah,
Okay. I was thought
it
you were
got
going to go for
higher.
the Joker for some
Yeah.
reason.
No. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I also think it matches the vibe of the story, like the actual sound of
Of the
it.
story.
Yeah, just kind of
Okay.
like that low and like hushed and just kind of like muted
Mm-hmm.
like character to the
Yeah.
movie or book or story or whatever. So, yeah. So
Yeah,
I
no,
think
I
I
was
think
going to
she did a
say
good
it.
job for what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say the sound definitely matches like the vibe of the movie and the actual character of Kaya. Like it
Mhm.
definitely does do that.
Yeah.
I can totally see that. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it still isn't my favorite on this one. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yep.
So,
Okay, and now our last song is The Alcott, and this was released just barely, like 2 months ago, so in April
mhm.
2023. And she recorded this with Aaron Dessner on his album,
Mhm.
what is it, Something Frankenstein. So anyway,
I don't
he
know.
just released that, and yeah. So the Alcott for me, I don't think I've spent enough time with it yet to really
Yeah.
have an opinion, but I think that I would put it in You Made Us Proud for now.
Mhm.
But it could definitely go higher. I just need to read the lyrics and give it a real try. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that too. I just barely listened to it and I could see myself liking it more and more. I like the sound. I like how they're singing. I do like it. Um, so I would say that I would put this also on You Made Us Proud because I can see myself liking it a little bit more. Like
Mhm.
one day, like if we were going to do this ranking and I would listen to it over and over again, I think like in a few months I could actually put this a little bit higher because it's not one of the ones that I like didn't really care for, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah. So
Okay,
hey.
so now we have our bonus songs.
Bonus
So these are
songs.
songs that Taylor wrote and didn't necessarily sing
Mm-hmm.
on,
Yeah.
except for Better Man, she did release later. So these are the three tracks. So we have You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. That was
Mm-hmm.
released in 2009, also with the Hannah Montana movie. So
Yeah.
she wrote that, and then she also wrote "This Is What You Came For," um, that Calvin Harris and Rihanna um, were credited on.
Mm-hmm.
So Rihanna sang and Calvin
Yes.
produced, and then
Uh-huh.
"Better Man," and that one came out in 2016. and that was recorded by Big Little Town, Little Big Town,
Little Big
Little
Town.
Big
Yeah.
Town. Yeah. So
Hmm.
so we'll start with
Yeah.
You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I like this song.
yeah, I do too.
It's fun.
I think that I would put this one in Two Is Better Than None for me.
Yeah, yeah. And this one was for the Hannah Montana movie again. And I think it's so much
Mm-hmm.
fun. And it just reminds me of that closing part of the actual movie.
Yeah.
And so it just, I don't know. I just thought it was fun. And so I agree with you. I think I would put that as two is better than. No, you put it, you made us proud, right?
I don't remember what I did. I think I did Two Is Better Than None.
Yeah, I was going to do two is better
Yeah.
than none for that one for me. So yeah, that's the one I was going to do.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
And so, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, no. So the next one is it would be This Is What You Came For. This is the one that she notoriously did with Calvin Harris and used a pseudonym for her name. Rihanna with Rihanna. This one I feel like it had so much hype, and I was like really excited for it because I was totally into like Taylor Swift with like her model squad and all of that at that time. And so I was like really excited when she was like kind of promoting this song. And then I heard it and I was just like, it's catchy, but it's like not my favorite. Like I love Rihanna.
Really? Yeah.
And I wouldn't say it's like goddess tier for me, but I wouldn't also say it's you made us proud. So I think I'm going to throw this into two is better than none. Like I like it a lot, but I thought I would love it because usually I saw like a song that you can dance to. I just love.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, I can respect that. But this song is definitely goddess tier for me. I love this song.
Oh, really? That actually shocks me because for some reason I thought you didn't really care for this one as much.
I love this song.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just love the way it sounds. Just the baby and the lightning.
This is what you came for.
Strikes every time she moves.
Yeah.
I love the lyrics. I love that. Like this idea of lightning strikes every time she moves. Just like that kind of impact. I don't know. I love that. And then I felt like the music matched it really well. And I love Rihanna and her voice. And yeah, so I loved it. Yeah, it's a goddess tier for me.
Yeah, no, I know I really like this song. I think I really like Calvin Harris's stuff. I think he does a good job. But once again, I love Rihanna. Yeah. So that's why I thought I would love it like so much, but then it kind of was like, but yeah, if that makes sense.
So did you notice the date though? Isn't that kind of interesting?
Interesting. Right? April 29th.
Isn't that interesting? I don't know what it means, but it feels very interesting.
Do you think that's tied to her 3 a.m., the April 29th thing?
Yeah. Plus, like, everybody was saying that April 29th because she's like, do you really want to know what I was doing April 29th when she notoriously was cheating on either Tom Hiddleston or Calvin, one of them, with Tom Hiddleston or with Joe, whoever was going on.
Interesting.
So it's just kind of interesting that song was also released on April 29th.
Yeah.
There's drama.
I want to know what she's doing on April 29th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just interesting. I just noticed that while we were doing this. Like, oh, it's an interesting date.
Yeah, for sure, right? Yeah, I didn't realize that. So.
Okay, so last song is better than, last song. I almost said better than Revenge. It's Better Man.
Better Man with Little Big Town.
Yes, and I love this song. I think this would be, it's between 1 and 2, but I think I'm going to go with 2. 2 is better than none for me. And I just love it. I was very obsessed with this for a good month or 2. It was on repeat, so...
Wait, so you put it at 2? Is that what you said? Okay, so 2 is better than none. So for this song, I am obsessed with her version of it. Taylor's version. I love
Okay.
it. Love it. And I think I put it on my Christmas CD last year.
Oh, okay.
Like I was that obsessed with it. Like I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think I have an issue with Little Big Town's voices, like them singing.
Okay.
Because just sometimes country voices, bug me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's more the twang in their voice.
Yeah.
But I was listening to it the other day, and it was really good.
Taylor's version
So,
or this version?
no, I was listening actually Little Big
Oh.
Town because I was listening to the
Mm-hmm.
playlist. And I was like, oh, I remember not liking this.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's me living in Oklahoma and now I hear twang all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I think I'm going to put this in the same category as you, as two is better than none.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'm not going to put it in Goddess tier because that one is reserved for Taylor's version.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. So that will take number one spot for mine.
Okay.
But this one, I think like the lyrics are so
They
good,
are, yeah.
and I just love it. I love it.
And I think for me, I don't know if it's just because this was the first version I heard, and I just didn't really like. I like this one. I like Little Big Town's version better than Taylor's version. But I feel like it's because for me there is more drama in her voice than Taylor has, and I like the drama. So
yeah, no, I can see that. I can totally see that. Yeah. And for some reason, I think that like Taylor's was more. I think I was just coming off of the whole like she released the 10-minute All Too Well. Like all against Jake Gyllenhaal, that whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that like to me, it was like, this is like her pleading to him. Like, I just wish you were a better man, because like we could be in love. We could not have ruined what we had if you were just better.
Yeah.
And because he wasn't better, so as everyone knows that if you're a Swiftie. So yeah. So
okay, so that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that was so fun. I really enjoyed that.
I really enjoyed it too. I thought it was a lot of fun.
I can't wait to do more. So
I know we'll have to do some other ones as well, because that was super fun. Yeah.
I hope that you guys all liked it too. And if you did, remember to like and subscribe. The buttons wherever they are.
Point to wherever. And give us comments. Yes. Let us know how we did or what you think. Suggestions for new stuff,
whatever you want to hear. Yeah, because we're open to like other things, other artists. We're just focusing on Taylor because we love her so much. So
yes. Yeah, we have so much to talk about with Taylor, but like we could move on to Bleachers.
Yeah, Bleachers.
We could move on to
we could do Disney songs.
Disney could be fun.
Broadway songs.
Yeah, Broadway.
Jenny's huge in Broadway.
And I love Broadway. But we also could dive into movies.
We could do movies. Yes.
Movies. There's those as well.
TV shows.
Just something.
Yeah, whatever.
TV shows. Yeah. So
yeah, let us know.
Anyway, let us know what you want to see. We're here for you.
Yeah.
And we have fun doing it.
We love this.
It's just, this is what me and Whitney, we just do this all the time. Like every time we talk, we do this.
Yeah, so now we just have a camera
this is our life. Yes. And you get to enjoy this with us if you are enjoying it. If you're not, then I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. But this is fun for us. So,
okay.
Yeah. So, subscribe, and we love you guys.
We love you.
Fearless. Just kidding. Okay, love you. Bye.